What's going on, Broncos country? How everybody doing? Oop. Yep. Okay, there we go. We bright again. We bright again. Yeah. Had to put all that stuff up there. But look, here we go. So it's starting off. Yes, y'all. It's like that, y'all. And it's like that or that, and like that, y'all. Look, it's a lot of news, y'all. It's a lot of news, man. Look, y'all just gotta bear with me because I'm the bearer. I'm actually the bearer of good news, for real. I am the bearer of good news. Like yo, I got my lights right there. Boom. I'm anxious, really so anxious. Boom. I didn't even at least have one turned on. You feel me? I'm not even worrying about that because that's a comment section over there. I will be able to get with the comment section when people be over there, you know what I mean? And then I'll remove that when I'm ready to. But look, championship weekend went down. It didn't go down the way Broncos country wanted championship weekend to go down. It really didn't, right? No, it really didn't. For all that jazz that the Ravens talk coming up to the game, right? All the jazz that they talk coming up to the game, like, and they wasn't even, you know what I mean? They wasn't even ready for no smack. You know what I mean? All that jazz that they talk coming up to the game. They didn't want no problems. They really didn't want no problems. They were just talking. They were just talking like what me and my homeboy just say. What you doing, man? Are you gonna show something, or you just gonna be talking because you got lips, right? I'm really thinking like they talking because they got lips. They didn't show nothing. They didn't do nothing. They didn't put up no fight. But then, you know, when we get turn on the other hand, we go to the NFC. Oh, Dan Campbell got me messed up. Got me effed up because look, they was really doing something. They had the 49ers pinned, right? Ball, smack down. They had them where they wanted them. Where they wanted them at. But then they let their foot up. But then they let their foot up off the gas. Come on, man. Where they do that at? Okay, Detroit, we understand, like, y'all ain't never been to the dance. The dance, the big show. Y'all did a lot. Y'all definitely showed a lot more face than the Ravens did. I mean y'all actually believe, right? All that y'all gonna bite kneecaps off and doing all this other, you know what I mean, and all that biting kneecaps off and taking elbows and all that rah shit. Like, you know, Dan Campbell made people believe that. Like this is what we about. But y'all let your foot up off the gas. And why did y'all do that, right? Why did y'all let y'all feet up off the gas? Mind you, once you got your foot up on the gas, you trying to get somewhere. You trying to get somewhere. You feel me? If you trying to get somewhere, you trying to get somewhere, and I needed to be there right now, not tomorrow, not yesterday, but I need to be there right now. How about that? Really, how about that? And I'm going in that to say this, to say what? Yeah, I'm bringing up some. You know, Bond. You know that you now we got the you got this the Senior Bowl coming up. Then you got the East West Shrine Bowl. All these things coming up. You got scouts everywhere. Broncos scouts everywhere. George Payton, the general manager of the Broncos, he's everywhere because he's the general manager, but then he's also a scout. That's what made him be able to, he came up through the ranks. And now he's on his job. He's on his job. He's doing the best that he can do for Broncos country and Sean Payton. This is going to be the biggest off season of Broncos country lives. And really, what they're trying to do, a lot of people want to put it on George Payton, but John Elway and Joe Ellis, they created all this mess and left for somebody else to come clean up. And really, that's not good. That you're leaving a mess. It's been a mess since 2018. Right? John Elway was trying to trade up. He called the Giants. And the general manager of the Giants, Dave Gettleman, he ignored the phone call. He didn't answer the phone. He probably saw the phone number and like, Elway, you're not coming to take Saquon Barkley. But Elway didn't want the running back. He wanted the quarterback. He wanted Josh Allen. But being that Dave Gettleman didn't answer the phone, right? With the next pick and the 2018 draft, the New York, right? So the Buffalo Bills select whatever, or however that shit went. That's where I'm at, and that's what I'm talking about. But I'm just referencing stuff because now it's rumors of a big trade up. It's early. They had the Senior Bowl. They had the East West Shrine Bowl. Because the East West Shrine Bowl, that game is Thursday night. And the Senior Bowl is Saturday. Right? So they there. And, it's early. Like I said, it's early in the draft process. It's early in the evaluations and all that. They really want to draft a quarterback this year. And that's just my point in thinking. That's just what it is, right? Good, like these are the first days, everybody there. Then you got the combine at the East West Shrine Bowl, at the Senior Bowl. Then you got the combine coming up. This is what it's all about. But the Broncos still got the cap on their hand. But really, like, how you really gonna be in dead cap situations? It's easy to get under the salary cap. Cause look, it's more people that got more weight on their shoulders than the Broncos. It's a lot of teams that got more weight on their shoulders and trouble getting under the cap than the Broncos. And then there's some that's just been kind of creeping in. We're quietly being the Denver Broncos Saints. We're just no longer the Denver Broncos. We're now quietly being the Denver Broncos Saints. How about that? Holla at me if you feel me. You feel me? Holla at your boy if you feel me. And why do I say that? Look, Sean Payton did some posts. Cody Rega, right? Cody Rega from the Saints. Hit him where it hurt. Because he was one of the top scouts. But they kind of promoted him a little bit. Right? But then Sean Payton nah, I need my dudes with me. I need my peoples with me. So they went and poached him or the Saints staff. And now he's vice president of player operations in Denver, right? Just like that, because yo, homie, what's good? Like, how you live, man? Look, man. Like, I ain't alright, nigga. I ain't alright, homie. I need a little bit more. I need a little help, man. It's still on the grind, trying to find my way. Okay. Well, I'm gonna bring you over this way with me, right? You're gonna come over to the Denver side, and you're gonna work for the Broncos, and we're gonna promote you. We're gonna give you a bigger title, right? Where you can make more money, be able to take care of your peoples, and you'll be able to eat steak, shrimp, and lobsters every day. No question, right? Because you got it like that. That's what it is. So now Cody Rega is just going to be another pair of eyes because he's been with Sean Payton so long. He already knows what type of prospects what Sean Payton looks for in these type of players coming out of college. He already knows that. So he's just going to be another eye for George Payton and the other scouts to help with the evaluation because they're going to need to get this draft right. They're going to need to hit on these drafts. And look, it's not their fault that they got to do this like that. This is what John Elway and Joe Ellis, how they left state of the Broncos. This is they mess that they're now tasked with trying to come in and clean up. This is what they got to do. They got to come in and try to clean up all this mess. Look, the Broncos did good. Wow, when they started off 1-5, I'm like, man, like, look, just keep going on a trajectory y'all going on, and like, y'all ain't got to fight for the top picks at the top because y'all be right there. Y'all be right there. But then, wow, so having so be it. They went on that 5-game winning streak. Now look where it landed them, right? Because, you know, they was in second place. They was right behind the Chiefs. And the Raiders was underneath the Broncos. But now to finish in the season, they both got identical records, 8-9. But the Broncos lost to the Raiders twice. That's why the Raiders are above them. But the Broncos did beat the Raiders in one category, right? Raiders picked 13. The Broncos got the 12th overall pick. So the Broncos finally beat the Raiders. Ha 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 ha. How about that shit, right? That's what I'm talking about. But look, there's another mysterious team, right? They call it mysterious team. Look, the people that's scouting at the combine, all the people at the Senior Bowl, East West Shrine Bowl, the reporters, the people that would got podcasts and you know do that report and stuff. They know they just don't want to say the name of the team, but it's the Minnesota Vikings. You know, Kirk Cousins is getting up there in age. They didn't want to have to come out their pockets and have to pay Kirk Cousins again. They don't want to do that, but you know what I mean? They don't want to do that, have to come out and pay Kirk Cousins again. You know, because I think Cousins is 36. So they don't want to do that. But last year's draft, they had their eye on Anthony Richardson. That's who the Indianapolis Colts drafted. So that got them upset. And now they got their eyes on the top three, or on these top three quarterbacks that's in the draft. Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Jada Daniels. That's the same ones that Sean Payton got his eye on, right? Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Jaden Daniels. But I think Sean Payton could sell for a Bo Nate or Michael Penix. But look, it's too early in the process. It's way too early in the process just to go and try to figure this shit out, right? Because look what happens in draft night. Look what happened last year. Will Levis, he fell. There's always going to be a quarterback that falls. And look, before this process even started, it was Caleb Williams, Drake May. Jaden Daniels the roles of the rose up the depth chart because he won the Heisman Trophy. He was a Heisman Trophy winner. That's why he rose up the depth chart. Michael Penix hadn't won the Heisman Trophy, he would have rose up the depth chart. Bo Nix hadn't won the Heisman Trophy, he would have rose up the depth chart. That's just how things go. You know what I mean? That's just how things go. And we just got to keep our head to the floor. Tune in to your podcast or Everything Broncos podcast, because I'm for sure going to keep y'all updated in every form and fashion. I'll be back tomorrow night. And probably early in the morning with some more news. Yeah, I was up all morning, all day since 4 o'clock. But tomorrow morning, I'll get up early and, probably hop on here and do another podcast. You feel me? Because I got to bring y'all news. I love doing my podcast. I love for my listeners to listen to it. And I love putting out content so my listeners could be able to listen to my content. You know what I mean? And that's just what I'm about. This is what I love to do. And look, I'm getting better and better every day. And I'm still learning too. Still learning. So soon I'll be able to bring y'all them picture videos, you know what I mean, and all that stuff and things of that nature. But right now I'm I gotta be on my grind like I'm still on the block. And this how I am when it comes to me and my podcast. I'm still on my grind like I'm still on the block. So that's like the major news. Like that's just going around nowadays because it's still early in the process. It's still early in the process. Like Sean Payton and the Broncos, plan on a major move up. Okay, now the only chess pieces you got, Justin Simmons ain't gonna add up to that. Nor is Jerry Jeudy or Colin Sutton. Not even Gab Bowles, right? The only chess piece that you got that could get you there, and then you had to throw in some more other pieces is Patrick Surtain, right? PS2. That's the only piece that gets you there. And then he's just a talking point. But he'll get you there. Then you just go ahead and add other pieces, and now it gets you there. See, a lot of people thinking that like, no, they're not gonna come up off him. But if you want to get your franchise quarterback and just rebuild and start from the ground up, that's what you gotta do. That's what every other team is doing. Every other successful team, that's what they're doing. You gotta get your quarterback. I don't care what nobody says. You have to get your quarterback. I don't care if it's Michael Pratt, Bo Nix, Bo Nix has been mocked to the Broncos a lot of time by the national people who do mock drafts. Look, one day I'll be featured on there doing mock drafts. I already do mock drafts already. Just just go to Everything Broncos podcast. You know what I mean? You'll see them. You'll see my mocks. You'll see my posts. I'm grinding. I'm grinding on every form and facet. I done put a lot of shorts out today. You know what I mean? And I'll bring y'all this news tonight. I'll be waking up tomorrow morning at about 4 in the morning. Hop on here about 4:35 in the morning. Bring another podcast to y'all. Then same thing in the evening. That's just how I do. This is what it is. It's news season. Like the NFL season, it never goes away because it's news. Like even in all season, it's news. That's when they working on the fill the holes. And like, the Broncos got holes everywhere, but the biggest holes they need to get a quarterback. They need to get a quarterback. They need to get a man that could distribute the ball, a man that could fit Sean Payton's offense. Look, Broncos country are tired of band-aids. We don't need no more band-aids. We saw what Jared Stidham could do in his little two starts, right? He won one, but then he looked shitty in the other one. So that's what you're gonna get with your band-aids. And then you bring in your band-aids, your retreads. Come on, man. Like the Broncos is a story franchise. They got pride. Build this thing from the ground up. I know y'all came in. It's a bunch of things that ain't really been talked about that y'all did now, and y'all already know the mess that John Elway and Joe Ellis left y'all. I'm saying that. I'm man enough to say that. It's my show. I'm not cursing. I'm just saying what needs to be said. And I can curse on here if I wanted to because it's not made for kids. And I always try to be respectful. Sometimes I might go wrong and go a little ham, but that's just me talking my talk. You see my head. I love my Broncos. Love my Broncos. And I love talking about my Denver Broncos. Forever, I will forever, always love talking about my Broncos. You know what I mean? But look, I'll be back tomorrow. And like, look, you feel me? Love talking about my Broncos. I'll be back tomorrow with some more news. And then I forgot. I gotta add this. Pete Carmichael. The Broncos are hiring Pete Carmichael. He's coming over as like a senior offensive assistant to Sean Payton. Right. They also hired Pete Carmichael. Yeah. So I had to throw that in. I almost forgot to say that. So, Bob, we are officially the Denver Bronco Saints. How about that? I like it. If you like it, I love it. Because look, Sean Payton is going to be the one to bring the Broncos back to relevancy, whether we know it or not. He got his arch nemesis that he has to finally beat. He beat him once. Jim Harbaugh won 3. They faced each other 4 times. Jim Harbaugh won three out of the 4. Sean Payton was able to get 1 win. Look, and Sean Payton, I trust, he's a future Hall of Fame head coach. He got something that Jim Harbaugh don't. Sean Payton won the Super Bowl. Jim Harbaugh ain't never won the Super Bowl. That's why he came back to the NFL, to try to win the Super Bowl and also to try to avoid suspension, which still could happen. Just because you came to the NFL, that doesn't mean that you're like above the law, because you could still get sanctioned. Yes, sir, you can still get sanctioned. So, and look, I'm about to drop something else. Probably talk about something what it's saying, but it might be a little bit different. You know what I mean? But I'm about to drop something else. But tomorrow I'll be back. Once I wake up probably about 4. Get on at about 5, no later than 6 in the morning. Drop some, and gotta end this with, we gotta do this. Fans, bust about it. Gotta end this with my high salute. You know what I mean? Gotta do that with the my high salute, and then gotta do this right here. Gotta do that right there.